I was eating when something huge happened outside. I rushed out and saw everyone on the street staring up at the sky. I looked up too and saw a massive wall of dark clouds hanging over the horizon like an upside-down abyss. I ran to the backyard to get a better look, but the closer I got, the harder the wind hit. And then I noticed something strange. The wind wasn't blowing away from the storm, it was rushing straight into it. And inside those clouds, there was a faint glow. That was when I realized this was no normal storm. Then suddenly, the wind stopped. All the noise around me disappeared. It was like the whole world had gone silent. And then, lightning struck. At first, I told my daughter not to worry. I said it was nothing. But when a bolt hit right in front of us, I knew I was wrong. I grabbed her and ran back inside. But even then, I still had no idea how bad things were about to get.
It's okay. You're fine.
He hid right behind our house.
Well, it's not gonna hit there again. Okay? Because lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place.
Shit!
We hid under the table while the lightning outside kept hitting the same spot again and again. When it finally stopped, I went downstairs and realized every appliance in the house was dead. And outside, the whole street was already in chaos. Cars were abandoned everywhere. People were panicking. That was when I found my son Robbie trying to get home. He told me the lightning had struck the same spot near the church on Lincoln Avenue 26 times in a row. It even blasted a huge crater into the ground. I told Robbie to go home and stay with his sister. Then I went to Lincoln Avenue myself to see what was going on. But when I got there, the whole place was packed. I pushed through the crowd and saw the crater still pouring out heat. The rocks around it had been crystallized by the extreme temperature. Then someone suddenly shouted that the crater was shaking. Before anyone could react, the ground split open from the center, and cracks shot outward in every direction. Two cops tried to clear the crowd, but nobody wanted to leave. They just stood there and kept watching. Then the cracks spread even faster. The church by the road was torn clean in half. And the moment the top of the church fell into the crater, the ground rose and sank like it was breathing. Then it collapsed with a deafening roar, like something underneath was trying to claw its way out. A car had just slipped into the crater when some violent force suddenly launched it right back out. Then the crowd, watching in horror, saw a massive creature slowly rising out of the crater.